Now, on Monday night, President Uhuru Kenyatta made the statement that the Court of Appeal was misled by politicians into declaring the BBI Constitution of Kenya Amendment Bill unconstitutional. And while he took the position that he personally suffered no loss, what the electorate he was found to have purposefully misled. Can they take their power back? Olive Barrows finds out.
We are in a battle. We are seeking for governorship. It is not a child's play. We must be seen. We must. Whether we ndekni or we kithni.
She may not have been speaking on the Building Bridges initiative, but the
We are in a battle. We are seeking for governorship. It is not a child's play. We must be seen. We must. Whether we ndekni or we kithni.
She may not have been speaking on the Building Bridges initiative, but the fire behind her words readily describes the vigor with which President Kenyatta and ODM leader Raila Odinga embarked on the road to building bridges, a journey cut short by the High Court in May and which had its legs cut off by the Appellate Court on Friday. President Kenyatta was found to have employed underhand tactics to see to it that the Constitution of Kenya Amendment Bill 2020 encountered no resistance by hook or crook.
That people have forgotten why we were looking at this, and for short-term political gain have decided to deny Kenyans of what is legitimately in their interest.
Some of the proposed amendments are rather superfluous. At best, they could only be proposed as statutory amendments, but were intentionally included in the amendment bill to act as sweeteners to coax voters into supporting the proposed constitutional amendment bills.
Case in point, the proposals to grant youth-owned MSMEs a 7-year tax break and a 4-year interest-free grace period for unemployed HELB beneficiaries. That's not all. There is the 2 million shilling car grant incentive advanced to MCAs in an effort to grease the wheels for the passage of the Constitution of Kenya Amendment Bill 2020 and the deployment of public servants to promote and campaign for the bill.
Deliberate compromise of the process will invalidate even a well-intentioned proposal.
Despite making these observations, the Court of Appeal overturned the High Court finding that President Kenyatta violated Chapter 6 of the Constitution.
The basis of overturning the decision that was made by the High Court against Uhuru Kenyatta was a finding by the Court of Appeal that he had not been properly served and therefore he was not properly involved in the High Court proceeding.
I am a person who has always respected the rule of law. When they went out and they said my election was null and void, I accepted, moved on. And even this one, I will accept and move on.
A guilelessness hard to swallow when one considers his Madaraka Day speech in response to the High Court judgment that the BBI constitutional amendment process was flawed.
If BBI were to be stopped, who carries the burden of choice? The moral foundations of justice demands that the judiciary bears the burden of choice and the consequences therefore.
Question is, what consequences will he bear, if any?
I, Uhuru, have not lost anything.
It is possible for a public-spirited individual to go to the relevant organs, constitutional or state organs, or even back to the High Court, and to initiate a new process of trying to say that this was done contrary to the law. We are now providing evidence. We want persons to be surcharged.
Olive Barrows, NTV.